Okay, let's dive right into this explainer. Why are massive enterprises literally ripping out their legacy SAP ECC systems to make this huge leap to S/4HANA finance? Well, today we're going to decode the exact mechanics of that evolution. We're moving from a really fragmented past straight into an AI-powered future. Let's get into it. For years, finance teams running ECC were just stuck in this painful, sluggish reality of a 5 to 10 day financial close. It was a grueling, highly manual marathon at the end of every single month. But S/4HANA introduces a completely new paradigm. It's a continuous close wrapped up in just 1 to 2 days. I mean, that is lightning fast. Now, what's really interesting about this before and after breakdown is that it proves this isn't just some minor IT update. No, it's a total overhaul of structural financial friction. Across the whole board, from the underlying data model to cash management, profitability analysis, and accounting standards, we are shifting from those fragmented, manual ECC processes to unified, automated, real-time intelligence.
So, what's the actual engine driving this massive shift? Well, it all boils down to the Universal Journal, or ACDOC. Think of the old legacy ECC system like a really messy, cluttered room, right? Your financial data was scattered across dozens of different desks, cabinets, and folders. The Universal Journal essentially takes all of that chaos and organizes it instantly into one perfectly structured filing cabinet. It becomes your absolute, real-time, single source of truth for everything.
And by consolidating that clutter, S/4HANA entirely eliminates the disconnected tables that used to cause so many headaches. You just don't have separate data silos for financial accounting, controlling, or asset accounting anymore. Collapsing those specific legacy tables into one elegant architecture literally wipes out the reconciliation nightmares that plagued ECC users for decades. And this brilliantly illustrates the real-world impact of that unified architecture. Global compliance is drastically simplified now because everything lives right there in the Universal Journal. Parallel accounting standards, whether it's IFRS, US GAAP, or your local GAAP, they're all fully supported in a single posting. You don't need to run separate clients or wrestle with endless manual adjustments anymore. Which brings us right back to the new gold standard metric for any modern finance department, just 1 to 2 days. A period-end close that used to take over a week of intense, highly stressful reconciliation is now efficiently finalized in just 48 hours. Just look at that massive time-saving contrast. The difference between the old 10-day slog and the new 2-day maximum is staggering. Seriously, imagine what your finance team could actually do with all those recovered days. Instead of endlessly digging through spreadsheets just to balance the books, they're suddenly freed up to focus on strategic analysis and actually driving the business forward. Okay, but how exactly is that blazing speed achieved? Well, it's not just the cleaner database, it's the deep integration of SAP Business AI. The system is actively working for you in the background. We're talking automated accruals, generating automated journal entries, and completing automated reconciliations. AI reliably does all the heavy lifting here, which drastically reduces human error and drives unparalleled accuracy directly into your financial statements. And that transformative automation extends right into treasury operations. Check out this massive 70% slice. By utilizing AI-powered cash management agents, enterprises are literally cutting out almost 3/4 of the tedious manual effort that used to bottleneck their cash positioning. Let's see how this builds, because that efficiency feeds directly into financial forecasting. Since those AI cash management agents are constantly analyzing live, unified data, enterprises now get these rolling 13-week cash forecasts that update entirely on their own. It's highly accurate, predictive cash flow forecasting that constantly refreshes itself. No overnight batch jobs or manual reports required. Plus, this real-time capability totally revolutionizes how you analyze your margins. Delayed batch extraction, gone. You instantly unlock real-time profitability insights down to the specific customer, product, or channel. And you gain these incredibly advanced closing tools, like Fiori apps for flawless traceability, and AI that can literally explain complex depreciation keys in plain English. It's absolutely crucial for ensuring compliance. So the crucial point here is that navigating this necessary evolution from the fragmented world of ECC to an AI-powered future is a real journey. And properly implementing this kind of architectural leap really requires a trusted SAP consulting partner. Someone like Rasta Infotech who can guide the enterprise through the entire transformation and ensure these incredible tools are deployed flawlessly. Because when it's adopted correctly, the tangible business outcomes are undeniable.
We're talking a significant drop in operational costs, thanks to way less manual work. Compliance is naturally improved because of the Universal Journal's single source of truth. And ultimately, the whole shebang leads to fundamentally faster, much more accurate decision-making for the enterprise.
Which leaves us with a final, somewhat provocative question you really need to ask yourself and your team. Are you still closing the books the old way? Look, if you're still running a manual marathon every month on legacy ECC, it is absolutely time to stop fighting the friction. Embrace what the S/4HANA transformation can actually do for you. Keep learning, keep optimizing, and we'll see you next time as we continue to decode the biggest shifts in tech.